My name is Bryant with sfftsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Welcome to our second installation of the Fiesta Texas Flashback series. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to check out our first episode of the series, which takes a look at the past Joker's Revenge roller coaster. This second episode dives back into an era of the park that featured major expansion and several ride additions. When Fiesta Texas opened in 1992, the park was heavily centered around live entertainment. Once Six Flags began to make their mark, however, the landscape of the San Antonio entertainment destination changed. By 1996, Time Warner took over management of Fiesta Texas. In the first year, the park saw the addition of attractions such as Joker's Revenge and the Wagon Wheel. 1997 saw the addition of the park's third roller coaster, Roadrunner Express in Crack Axle Canyon. By 1998, Premier Parks had purchased Six Flags Incorporated along with Fiesta Texas. That season brought on even more additions with a new log flume, Bugs Whitewater Rapids, and two high-thrill flat rides with Frisbee in Los Festivales and Der Twister, a topspin attraction in Spotsburg. 1999 was the largest park expansion to date with the addition of over 10 new attractions. The highlight was the park's fourth and fifth roller coasters, a Vekoma Boomerang, and Poltergeist, a Premier Rides linear induction launch coaster. With the addition of Boomerang, Frisbee would find its new home on Fiesta Bay Boardwalk. The third high-thrill attraction to be added was Scream, the SNS Combo Complex Tower. Children's attractions were added at a staggering rate with Foghorn Leghorn's Barnyard Railway, Yosemite Sam's Wacky Wagons, and Rodeo Rider coming to Crack Axle Canyon. Daffy Duck's School Bus Express and Taz's Tornado coming to Rockville, and the Mini Teacups making their debut in Spotsburg. The water park also saw some love with the addition of the iconic Texas-shaped wave pool, Lone Star Lagoon, and the Texas Treehouse water play area. With all the additions during the 1999 season, Six Flags had no intentions of slowing down. They wanted to add yet another iconic roller coaster for the 2000 season, which they did, but plans could have gone in a different direction. 2000 marked the year of two coasters that never happened. Plans to add yet another roller coaster to Fiesta Bay Boardwalk were underway, so much so that the ride itself had actually been shipped to Fiesta Texas and was waiting installation. The roller coaster could even be seen on the 2000 park map as a brand new attraction. Its location would have put it directly behind Frisbee, roughly where the Hurricane Force 5 and Slingshot attractions stand today. To be known as the Boardwalk Canyon Blaster, the family-level roller coaster would have stood just over 26 feet tall and reached speeds of 22 miles per hour. Its single train would feature 20 cars that hold a total of 40 riders. Budgetary issues were cited as the primary reason Boardwalk Canyon Blaster never came to fruition. The roller coaster would sit in a backstage parking lot for the remainder of the 2000 season. In 2001, the roller coaster would be shipped overseas to a theme park that was just getting its start. Warner Brothers Park Madrid, located in Spain, was set to be the new home for this roller coaster. Why Spain? Six Flags Corporation was in a 99-year management contract with the park, so transporting a ride that had already been purchased made all the business sense. Warner Brothers Park Madrid would open to the public on April 6, 2002. Opening with the park would be Tom and Jerry, the new reiteration of the Boardwalk Canyon Blaster. Though Six Flags' management contract was terminated in 2004, the attraction is still running strong today. Here's a POV of the Tom and Jerry roller coaster. You can imagine yourself riding it as if it were sitting on the Fiesta Bay Boardwalk. The second roller coaster for the 2000 season was to be a premier icon for the park. Six Flags Fiesta Texas was pushing to have a second, high-thrill roller coaster that would use its unique quarry wall setting as part of the terrain. From the evidence publicly available, 2 roller coasters were proposed from 2 different ride manufacturers. One would be the B&M floorless roller coaster that you know of today as Superman Krypton Coaster. The other proposal would come from Togo. While B&M proposed a floorless coaster that would feature an elevated helix, a larger-than-life loop, and other inversions, Togo went a route of a more standard sit-down roller coaster. While the proposed concept looked exciting from an off-ride point of view, there's certainly a lot of debate on how the rider experience would have been. The folks at Coaster Nation broke down the design concept in depth. They wrote, "Riders would be taken up a lift hill to the top of the quarry wall, then encounter a drop off the side. Riders would then travel into a 900-degree helix immediately into several airtime hills atop the quarry wall. The finale of the ride would feature a loop, followed by a banked turn into an underwater tunnel. From there, the ride would travel through a 540-degree helix before making its way back to the station." Coaster Nation even went as far as to create a POV of the attraction. Here's a look at the coaster's on-ride experience. It's probably pretty clear why Fiesta Texas decided to go with B&M for their next signature attraction. Though Togo was a popular roller coaster manufacturer in Japan, their track record in the States is a bit shaky. As of 2022, only one Togo is still in operation in the United States, which is the Big Apple Coaster, formerly known as the Manhattan Express, at the New York Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. And though the coaster is still active, it hasn't gone without its incidents. Other installations included the Shockwave, a stand-up coaster at King's Dominion, Viper at Six Flags Great Adventure, and Windjammer Surf Racers at Knott's Berry Farm. While Shockwave lasted from 1986 to 2015, both Viper and Windjammer Surf Racers didn't make it a decade. Perhaps the most notable of the Togo coasters for Texans was Ultra Twister. The ride had originally been installed at Six Flags Great Adventure in 1986. It didn't last long, however, as it was removed after 2 years of operation and ironically replaced by Viper. Ultra Twister made its way down south to Astroworld and opened in 1990. The unique attraction operated all the way to Astroworld's permanent closure on October 30th, 2005. The attraction would be shipped to Six Flags America and put in storage. However, in 2010, the ride was scrapped. Ultimately, the addition of Superman Krypton Coaster was likely the best route for Six Flags Fiesta Texas. B&M is a solid name with a long withstanding track record for building quality and reliable roller coasters. And by summer of 2022, Fiesta Texas will have 3 operating B&M coasters in their park with the addition of Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger. It is fun to think, though, what the area of the park would have been like with a roller coaster that features such roller coaster tycoon-like elements. Do you think this roller coaster concept would have been better than Superman Krypton Coaster? Let us know in the comments below. As Fiesta Texas continues to celebrate their 30th anniversary in exciting fashion, we want to know which historical topic you'd like for us to cover next. Also, make sure to check out our in-depth park history timeline at SFFT Source and the Decade in Review series right here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you soon.